Hello and welcome to the Audio Dad Chronicles. I'm Shale, and here we are continuing the journey that is Inpatient, Ren meets Chris Webby. This will be Neurodivergent. So the collaboration that has us saying, "Hi Ren, we're here for the burbs." We're all about the inpatient today. This is Neurodivergent, and I am super stoked for this. This will be the third release from the forthcoming album, Asylum, and I can't wait to dive into it, so let's just go straight to it.
My thoughts are burning like the napalm. I think I need to get away from this noise. I hate the places that I came from. Destroy and burn a message from the preacher. Subliminal out the speaker. I never paid attention either. There's something strange about my demeanor. Pity don't feel pity.
Oh, right off the hop, I'm liking this. Almost sort of kind of has that Brit rock indie kind of a vibe, not unlike his crossover with Skinner Brothers, but a little different. Really liking the live guitar kind of a feel to it. You can hear the reverb in the guitar even. And I always appreciate, even when he makes his music videos, which are produced, they're not the live one take. They're filmed, they're recorded, they're edited, they're played to a pre-recorded track. But they still bring in that live aspect. You still hear the sound effects of the people in the room, in the classroom. You hear the paper airplanes flying around. Really, really cool. Always appreciated that little reality that he loves to bring back into his videos. Let's just back this up from the beginning. Let it play again. Let's go. Love the finger noise. Very real. Grounded.
My thoughts are burning like the napalm. I think I need to get away from this noise. I hate the places that I came from. Destroy and burn a message from the preacher. Subliminal out the speaker. I never paid attention either. There's something strange about my demeanor. Pity don't feel pity for this sick boy. I've been sitting pretty with prescriptions, flipping stimulants and edibles. It's medicine, cerebellum, repairable, tweaking the biochemical, peaking. I'm feeling incredible. But wait a second, need dopamine. My focus goes towards smoke machine. Precursor birth from L-tyrosine. And my racetrack doors very psycheding. Deciphering maybes, I might have been aspirating. Fibonacci, Vicodin, the piloting, Kawasaki, ninja thing. I bring to a begin and I go, off script, status quo, car twisted, the road, top lip split, explode, misfit, don't fit.
Okay, quick little stop again, and I gotta give a shout out to Ren's acting. He's such an over-the-top ham, but it's just so fun to watch him go. Love this talent show. You can see the enthusiasm on the kids for the most part for it. It'd be a fun little show to watch for sure. Let's back us up a touch here, let it play some more. Wondering what Chris Webby will bring into this song. I mean, he's going to throw down some bars at some point for sure. He's definitely going to add his own vibe to it and his own sound and his own style. Let's see what he does.
Car twisted, the road, top lip split, explode, misfit, don't fit. What makes a person neurodivergent? 6'6" for certain.
Neurodivergent.
They told me I was broken.
Here we go.
Nothing but a defect in my head. Said that I was hopeless. Just a fucking reject hanging on by a thread. But after all the pills that they got me, it turned me to a zombie. So welcome to the dawn of the dead. In the handicap spot, just to see that doctor. And this is what he said. Yeah, he said I got a touch of the tism piece.
Yeah, that's a term I have heard thrown around recently in my personal life. Got a little touch of the tism, I've been told. Certainly went through my entire life undiagnosed and still officially am so, but I think I have definitely come to accept that just because you have never actually gone to a doctor to have them officially diagnose you, when you look back on your life, and you learn more about neurodivergency, as I have come to do, especially in my later years, I've definitely come to realize that I've outright been called out by friends of mine, coworkers and such, who have had the medical diagnosis for much of their life. And more than one of them said, dude, you got a touch of the tism, don't you? Yeah. Never gone down the road of medication or anything like that either, but it certainly has crossed my mind. I do know people that have, and so far, what Chris Webby is saying is kind of been on par with what they've said. You know, turn them into a little bit of a brain dead zombie, Dawn of the Dead. And certainly that is a phrase I can appreciate, being a horror movie lover, and actually having a scene from Dawn of the Dead tattooed on my back along with George Romero's signature. Yes, indeed. Anyway, let's hear Mr. Webby throw down again. I liked that. That was a good little set there.
Neurodivergent.
They told me I was broken, nothing but a defect in my head. Said that I was hopeless, just a fucking reject hanging on by a thread. But after all the pills that they got me, it turned me to a zombie. So welcome to the dawn of the dead. In the handicap spot, just to see that doctor, and this is what he said. Yeah, he said I got a touch of the tism, piece of my puzzle is missing, while the attention deficit disorder tunnels my vision. But see, this world's an asylum and shit, we all in the system, and our sanity's the motherfucking cost of admission. You see that glitch in the algorithm, that's me. Don't fit in a crowd, I lift the boundary. Going sick, let it out and flip. They found me with a misfits round, so bitch allow me to show 'em what I came to do. Shut the blinds and keep the noise down, cause it's about time to let them all into a madman's mind. Not well, but hell, I feel fine. Go, whoa, go, whoa.
Okay.
Off script state, this quote, got twisted. He whoa, oh, top lip split, explode, whoa, misfit, don't fit. Whoa, what makes a person? Whoa, neurodivergent. Whoa, sick for certain. Whoa, neurodivergent.
I can definitely appreciate that they are willing to tackle real world topics like this, especially with ones that no doubt have been a part of their own lives. They've been touched by such topics: ADHD, ADD, neurodivergency, autism. That, you know, I'm sure those are things that have been thrown around and maybe quite literally diagnosed within one or both of them throughout the course of their lives. And it certainly, like I say, is something that is relatable to me. So it's definitely nice hearing these perspectives, having these open dialogues, not being afraid to talk about it. Myself now, you know, I'm into my 50s, and daring to speak of such topics when I was much younger, where it was a lot more taboo. You know, it was seen as a sign of weakness. It was seen, you know, you're a lesser person, you're a lesser man if you dare acknowledge, you know, anything other than pristine, perfect strength. You know, any form of having mental health issues was viewed as a gross weakness. And I really like that our society is becoming more understanding, more accepting, more open to the knowledge and just the education and the open, frank discussions about these things. That, you know, there is no rise of autism these days. There is simply a more open acceptance and a willingness to be diagnosed and to speak openly about it. The number of people that have these diagnoses over the years may have gone up, but not the number of people. Let's go back a little bit.
Whoa, what makes a person? Whoa, neurodivergent. Whoa, sick for certain. Whoa, neurodivergent.
Nice guitar. Okay, for those that know these things, who maybe either read the credits or are on the chat forums or have already seen the song, maybe heard Ren talk about it all in the days leading up to this, who's shredding on this? Is that Ren? You know, is that another friend that he's brought in? The guitar playing certainly gives me a Ren kind of a vibe overall for the song, but that solo, I don't know, didn't make me immediately think, oh yeah, Ren played that. It didn't have his style quite to it. But I'd love to be proven wrong. Do prove me wrong if you know. Comment up, would you? Let's hear that guitar solo again. And lovely Gibson ES335 he's got going there. Double tracked.
Sick entirely. Whoa. Shrinks in psychiatry. Whoa. Don't mind my anxiety. Whoa. Or my non-sobriety. Whoa. Doctors lining up to lie to me. Whoa. Speak too much, they try to silence me. Whoa. Just a product.
I've got my sword. I've got my bow. I don't know why this made me suddenly think of Lord of the Rings, but here we are. A little bit of Harry Potter, a little bit of Lord of the Rings. This is great, though. This song's a lot of fun, and it's got a great hook to it. I'm loving this.
Society.
And I gotta say, drums. They might have started off with a little bit of a drum beat kind of a vibe, but I don't think it's drum. I don't think it's a drum machine anymore. I'm pretty sure that somebody really played this on a kit, and even if I'm wrong, I still appreciate it. Good song overall. Great production on it. Liking the instrumentation, the guitar and the drums and everything. Really cool. Let's go.
Anxiety. Whoa. Or my non-sobriety. Whoa. Doctors lining up to lie to me. Whoa. Speak too much, they try to silence me. Whoa. Just a product of society. Well, that's fine with me.
Getting almost police vibes from those chords there with the chorus effect and the reverb and everything, which of course Ren has definitely shown that he is a fan of the Police already in his career. Light it up, Chris. I think that might just be my second favorite track from Asylum after Down the Road. That was really great. Not to take away from Instigator, that was a really cool song, but this one, for me, just spoke just that little bit more. Having that indie rock kind of a vibe to it for me is definitely ticking some boxes that I appreciate. Speaking of appreciate, I appreciate you all. Thank you for coming along on the ride in this one. I hope to see you all again. Peace, love, and empathy to you all. Good night.